reaction, Manchester United 2, Tottenham 0. Now, I've seen a tweet 15 minutes before the game, Webby, that you put out about Fred. Did you actually think he was going to have one of the best performances tonight in a Manchester United shirt?
Kieran, you believe everything I say. I felt it in my water.
Mystic Webb.
I felt it in my water, mate. No, you know, Saturday, obviously, his first half performance was probably one of the poorest I've seen in the United shirt, but tonight I can't knock anybody on that pitch. I'm giving every single player 9.5 out of 10. The low, Luke Shaw was superb. Martinez is going under the radar, but Harry Kane come out of his pocket at the end, and Son, you know, can't knock him. Bruno. And the thing is the fact that you look at Portugal and the word on the street and the word from the Portugal is that Bruno and Ronaldo can't play together, and Ronaldo's going to get the nod in Portugal, and rightly so for what he's done for his country as well as the clubs he's played for. But you've seen it tonight, Bruno looks a different player. You know, Casemiro's class, you know what I mean?
Do you think with Bruno taking the actual captain's armbands helped his performances as well, Webber?
No, because I thought he was dog shit on Saturday. So I'll be honest with you. You know, I just thought it was an all-round performance, but Tottenham being Spurs there, it doesn't surprise me they've come here, and without their keeper, we could be talking Manchester United 6, Tottenham Hotspur 0, because I think they had one shot on target. Their keeper's made 4 or 5 world-class saves, because he is a top keeper. He's probably one of the best keepers in the Premiership. You know, he's been there 11 years. Great keeper, and he's kept them at a respectable score tonight.
Casemiro tonight, Webber, best performance of United shirt by far.
You know, he's not played bit of pre-season. He's got to get used to the league. But you don't play for Real Madrid and win 5 Champions League if you're not half right. You know, he's no disrespect. He's played with the likes of Toni Kroos and Luka Modric for the last 5 or 6 years, and he's got to adjust to playing with Fred and McTominay and Bruno, who aren't that good of players towards them, you know. But he's done a great job tonight, and I can't knock anybody. And I'm going to say that is probably one of the best performances I've seen United for 2 or 3 years at least.
No, I totally agree with that. How unlucky was Marcus Rashford tonight? He's getting the chances, isn't he, Webber? But he's just not finding that look on goal, is he, at the moment?
Well, you know yourself, with strikers, goals breed confidence, and I think if he scores tonight, he'll go into the Chelsea game, he'll start at Chelsea, and he'll go with confidence because he's playing well. You know, he's got that thing, pace, it frightens defenders. As soon as Rashford got the ball, they were backing 4 to 5 yards off him because they go tight to him, one shoulder to shoulder. They're 2 centre-halves. It's gone out, God bless for him. So they've got to come off. So, no, Marcus, Anthony, you know, bit disappointed if anybody for Sancho. I think that he's got the ability. He needs to run at play. He was up against that Doherty who used to play for Wolves. That says it all.
Do you know,
but I think Sancho, we said last year, he'd have 5 or 6 good games, 2 or 3 bad games. He was in and out of the team under Ole. You know, but...
Do you think with Sancho, Webber, it is like confidence? He started off the game tonight, you know, give a few balls away, but he did gradually grow into the game. But do you think he's maybe been asked to play a different way under Ten Hag, and, you know, that's maybe affecting his game to having to adjust?
I think you look at the 2 wide men who we seem to go with when everyone's fit, we look balanced. You know, we look balanced at full-back with Shaw and Delo. We look balanced. Because it's not so, as a fullback, you've got to have a great understanding with the man in front of you. And we'll go again. The best one I've ever seen at the club was Gary Neville and David Beckham. Knew each other's game inside out. Now, I'm not going to say Shaw and Sancho and Delo and Anthony are on that level yet. I'm not saying that. But it's growing, it's growing. We look so solid. We look so comfortable. We look so balanced as a team, you know. And it's just bearing fruit. And then, you know, when we go on to Saturday's game at Chelsea, with our tails held up, I expect us to go to Chelsea and get 3 points.
Yeah.
With a performance like pressing, non-stop running, in the faces, didn't let them play. Great performance.
Like I say, myself, and I'm sure you and everyone out there will possibly say that's the best team performance tonight of the season. Yeah. If you're Ten Hag, you've got to have some bottle there to change that team tonight going into that Chelsea game.
He won't change the team.
Do you not think?
No.
Fred and Casemiro again in midfield?
Yeah, he's got to go with them, you know. And I was claiming for Eriksen to come back in, and no disrespect for Eriksen, I think that he's been okay for us. I think some games he's been outstanding, some games he's been quiet, but he's not been the only one. You look at the Brentford game where everyone was crap, you know. But you can't. I know sometimes you've got to change your winning team. Like when we seen the team at the derby, we was all thinking, well, there's going to be a bit of attacking there. Yeah. But that team tonight looked so balanced. You know, defensive-wise, Casemiro, cigars, Fred getting into positions he never dreamed of. And I seen that bit of skill by Fred when he sent one for a loaf and one for 20 Benson and Edges. You know, that sums it up. And Fred's going to be confident for the deflection goal, but great
Like
performance.
you're saying, I was going to ask you on Fred. Tonight you've seen the inner Brazilian come out in Fred. Do you think that's partly due to Casemiro being alongside him? We see it in the national team as well, don't we?
Yeah, well, they sit me first pick. When they do play, they play them both together. And you know yourself, kid, you play every game. You play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to get better. I know they play each other, but Brazil, they could probably play with each other once every 2 or 3 months. But here, they're playing every 3 or 4 days. And that's only going to bring on a partnership. And you can't take any of them out of the team because, honestly, I thought Scott had come back in tonight. I really thought McTominay would come back in. Obviously, suspended, fresh. We know what he's all about. We all thought Eriksen was going to come back in. But fair play when we stuck with him because I've seen all the moans downstairs. And I probably moaned that he'd not changed the team apart from Ronaldo or Rashford. But, hey, fair play to the pair of him and long may it continue.
Just before we go, I'm going to take you into the future, Webber. We're here now on Sunday. We're only 1 point as it stands behind Chelsea. You're in 4th. Where are we going to be come Sunday?
Above Chelsea.
There we go. You heard
Above
it here
Chelsea.
first.
You know you're going to get with Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. It's an hard game. Always has been. If they're bottom of the league and we're top of the league. But we're going there Saturday at 5:30, full of confidence. And all the lads have to say, and I managed to say, you've just played your best performance for a long, long time. Keep that going, boys.
Yeah, some great words there, Webby. Thanks, mate. Listen, get your comments in on today's video, your thoughts and opinions on what Webby's had to say. Get your own opinions on tonight's game. Smash that like button for the Win Reds. Subscribe if you like our content, and we will be back tomorrow with another video. Thank you.
Cheers.